back to Pride. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the technique of the right cross. It's very important to make sure you really have the technique down of the cross before trying to add speed and power to the punch. It's one of your most powerful punches, and it's one of your most useful punches for those power shots. But you always want to make sure you have the technique down before trying to add that speed and that power. When throwing the right cross, you always want to make sure you're in a good fighting stance. Make sure you're balanced. The weight's going to come off the back foot as you're throwing that right cross. When you throw the cross, you're turning the body, turning the hip. Now I want you to focus on my back foot. When I deliver the cross, notice I'm using the hips. I'm fighting from the fighting stance. I'm throwing this cross, turning the body, letting that back foot follow. I never want to throw the punch and turn the body and keep the feet stuck. I always want to let that back foot follow. This helps you stay on balance. You're not fighting the body. You're not torquing your knee. You're letting that foot follow. You're staying on the ball of the foot. The weight transfer comes from the back foot to the front foot. Back foot, front foot. Turning the body. The tighter you keep this elbow and forearm in before throwing your cross, the more power you're going to generate, the more it's coming from the center of the body. When training the right cross, you always want to snap that punch back. After throwing, snap it back, bring it right back to its starting position. You never know when you're going to throw a second or a third right cross, or when you're going to have to cover up or parry any shots. So after throwing your cross, bring it back. That way you have the ability to cover up and parry shots. So when you're working on your right cross, keep that elbow in, keep that forearm in. Make sure you're in a good fighting stance. Turn the body when you throw that cross. Turn the fist. Snap the punch back, right back to the starting position, giving you the ability to throw a second or a third right cross, or to cover up, or to parry any shots. When throwing the right cross on the century bob or on the heavy bag, always remember, keep that forearm in, keep the hands up, turn the body on that right cross, let the back foot follow. If I'm throwing shots to the body, I'm just going to get low using my legs. Throw that right cross to the body, snap back to the jaw, right back to that starting position, keeping that forearm and elbow in, using the hips, generating a lot of power on that right cross. It's important to use the mirror when shadow boxing. That way you can really watch your technique. You can see how deep the elbow is in and the forearm is in. You can see that you're turning the fist when you throw those punches, and you can really feel the technique in the right cross. If you feel you're not turning your back foot enough, or it's not loose enough, you want to take weight off the heel. You should be on the ball of the foot when you're turning the body and turning that back foot. Thank you for watching. This video will help you to understand the technique of the right cross. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for all future videos.